guys, and anyone has any questions at all throughout this tour, feel free to keep that to yourself. I'm kind of tired of questions today. I'm just kidding, guys. Of course, you can ask questions. But in the meantime, everyone, look over to the right-hand side. This habitat coming up is called the moss. I only raise awareness about them. But also, if the day comes when they become extinct, hopefully we can replenish a natural area by breeding here in captivity. Now, a fun fact about them is that they can go their entire lives without drinking an ounce of water. They do come from very hot desert environments, so if there is a lack of water source, they can start to dig in the ground and locate roots and tubers and can get the complete water source from the base of the plant. Coming over that 15-year-old male-articulated giraffe. Now, I highly recommend trying to feed Kibo. This might be our only opportunity to feed an animal. So, guys, he turned around from us. Now, we might try to get him. We do have some Watusi cattle standing up there. Those guys are from Africa. However, you will not find them out in the wild. They are 100% domesticated, owned by the tribes of Africa. Now take a look at their horns real quick. The one to the left, the one to the right, those are my two females. The guy in the middle, that is a baby boy, believe it or not. You might notice they do have a pink and blue coloration in those horns. But what it is actually their blood vessels. What it does on really hot summer days, their horns radiate heat from their heads. Send it to the tip of those horns and circulate right back in at a cooler temperature, just to help cool down their bodies. He's just tricking us, guys. That's the thing, though. We don't train any of our animals, so we always like to give you an opportunity to try to feed a giraffe. Sometimes they just don't want to come. Don't ask me why, but it is pretty adorable. All right. Before I bring her over, I'm going to toss more cookies to my zebra right here.
Did you see the ostrich? There it is. Look, right there. You see the head coming back?
Alright, guys, everyone, look at those toenails she has on her feet. Let's all use our imaginations real quick. I'm going to back her up in the vehicle a little bit. Alright, let's all say that she's running away from a lion out in the wild. She is a marathon sprinter, can sprint up to 55 miles per hour and hold it for about 30 minutes straight. However, she's not the smartest animal in the world. Take a look at her head, guys. You know, she does have a very small head but very large eyeballs, right? Doesn't leave much room for a brain. In fact, her brain is about half the size of one of her eyeballs, so for the most part, she probably forgets why she's even running away. She'll stop. She'll turn around. There's a big scary lion right behind her. What she can then do is jump up, kick forward, and with those toenails, she can disembowel that lion, which means rip its guts out. Now, I do want to show you guys what it looks like when she does swallow things whole. She is a bird. She doesn't have any teeth in her beak. So to aid in digestion, because she cannot chew, she will actually eat dirt and rocks and can have up to 15 pounds of rocks in her system at one time, just to help grind up that food. Now, I also gave you all a warning, right? I'm going to give them more cookies to distract them. Alright, I give you all a warning. Never put anything in front of an ostrich, right? She will try to swallow it whole. So I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Kids, don't try this at home, alright? Put anything in front of her face, she is going to go for it. Now, this doesn't hurt because I am pretty hardcore. I get bit by her about 5 times a day. It no longer bothers me, but she's not trying to hurt me. Chili Pepper did want to hurt me, she would jump up and kick me with those toenails. Alright, everyone, look over to the right-hand side. We are going to be testing our 4-week-old baby zebra. Alright, guys, over to the left now. He did switch sides. That is little baby Encore. Now, believe it or not, those babies can be up and running, not just... Let me see a show of hands. How many of you have ever tried water buffalo dairy before? 1 person. 2 people. Alright, let me rephrase that question. How many of you have ever eaten pizza before? Not everyone, right? Well, guess what, guys? You probably have tried their milk. I read an article that 70 to 80% of the mozzarella cheese made in our own country comes from those guys. It's just because their milk is a lot fattier than our dairy products.
Kibo! Kibo! Hi, Kibo!
Oh, he noticed it, guys. Keep
Oh, yeah? He licked me in the face.
Articulated giraffe, he does stand about 13 feet tall and weighs about 2,500 pounds. Now, do you guys notice the size of his tongue? Yeah, that tongue is about 1.5 feet. He never grew out of it. So the running joke is that he is part Sharpei. But yeah, no, he is 15. However, giraffes can live into their 30s.